On Wednesday, March the 23rd, there are two important announcements being made. The first in the morning by the Office of National Statistics, the ONS. They will confirm the most up-to-date information on inflation, the rising in the cost of living. Just how quickly are the cost of essentials rising by? This is important to us here at Christians Against Poverty. Many have been warning for some time of the coming tsunami of debt and urging everybody who's feeling the pressure of debt to come forward and get free debt help now. Don't wait. And while we agree with that call to action, we've instead been warning not so much of the tsunami that hasn't yet actually crashed on the shore, but of the gradually, steadily increasing rise in tide of the cost of living that will keep going up and up and up, and over time overwhelm just as many households as that tsunami may have, but potentially with less visibility and potentially with less urgency in addressing from government. The second announcement on the 23rd is the spring statement by the Chancellor. Traditionally an update on the budget he set in October and how decisions made then on tax and spending are playing out in the real economy, in the real world and in real lives. While so many eyes are on the war in Ukraine and what that might mean for defence spending, there are some very real challenges here at home too that require urgent attention and urgent action. So will the spring statement take seriously the cost of living pressure being felt now and seek to shore up UK household budgets and not just smooth the shocks? Three key things we're watching for. One, we want to see the government acknowledge the sustained pressure on household budgets and the depth to which this is being felt by those on the lowest incomes. Number two, we want to see the government make use of every mechanism they have available to release financial strain on households. And here there is so very much that they could do. They could choose to change the way that social security is uprated. In April, benefits and pensions will rise by around 3% to keep up with the cost of living. But that won't keep up with the cost of living. Inflation in April is going to be at least 8%. They could change the way that that's calculated and make sure that people's incomes keep pace with people's expenditures. They could pause government debt collection by deductions from universal credit, just like they did at the beginning of the pandemic. They could do it now. It's relatively simple, and we're facing no less of a crisis now than we were then. And third, what will the government do to reduce the risk to the UK population of being locked in poverty and problem debt by increasing costs in the future? They could increase the benefit cap in line with current average earnings. They should conduct a cost of living review to ensure that social security fulfills its role in providing all of us with a livable income through whatever changes come our way. We want to see the government pay attention to this cost of living crisis. Most importantly, we want to see the government take action.